Hi, my name is Thomas Martinez, and I'm an assistant professor at the University of California, Irvine in the School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. So research in my lab is focused on the proteome. That's the set of all proteins that are made in our cells and tissues. And the big new idea that we're pursuing is that there are actually a lot more proteins than we previously understood. We're studying a recently discovered class of small proteins that we call microproteins. And when you think about the fact that proteins mediate nearly all of the functions in our cells and tissues, the idea that there's probably an additional 5,000 to 10,000 more small proteins that we've just completely missed on top of the already 20,000 proteins that we've known already, this adds a new layer of complexity and depth to our understanding of how cells and tissues function. So that's what we're most interested in focusing on right now. So our research is really two parts. The first part is to first try to discover and get an accurate number of all of these new microproteins in our cells, and also study their functions on a one-by-one individual basis. So are they involved in cell growth? Are they involved in production of energy? Are they involved in protecting our genome or making new RNAs? And then from there, the hope is that some of these will actually be involved in important diseases like cancer. We're part of the Cancer Research Institute. That's where our lab is located. And so we hope to identify microproteins that are actually involved in regulating growth and invasiveness of tumors, or ability to kind of evade the immune system. And from there, long-term stretch goal is to see whether or not these would actually make good drug targets. And I think that makes a lot of sense given that most of the drugs that are currently on the market right now target proteins. So the idea that there could be thousands of new proteins that actually affect our biology gives us hopefully new opportunities to develop new drugs that can target these proteins. When we think about research on microproteins, I try to make the analogy that it's kind of like the developments we're seeing in astronomy. So we've shifted from the Hubble telescope for many years to now going to the James Webb telescope. And now with this newer, higher resolution telescope and this new technology, you can point at areas of space that otherwise seem dark or were kind of fuzzy. And we're realizing that there's tons more ancient galaxies that we realize. And we think we're seeing a similar revolution going on in protein biology now, where there are a lot more proteins than we thought that are only now accessible through advances in genomics and proteomics. And so that's what we're really excited about. And we think this is going to be a field that's ripe for new discoveries in the coming 5 to 10 years. The science community at UCI is fantastic. One of the big draws for me thinking about starting my independent faculty career here was knowing that there are many really passionate, like-minded folks who are just interested in all areas of science and research. And not only that, are very much interested in being collaborative. A lot of, I think, the newer scientists coming up have a much more team science-oriented approach, which is kind of newer for folks in biology and chemistry. And being here, particularly in the Cancer Research Institute, we're able to collaborate across many different areas with different labs and kind of share our expertise and our different technologies and use them to complement each other to tackle what are very difficult problems otherwise on our own. The scientific community here at UC Irvine is absolutely amazing, and I'm very proud to be an anteater. Zot, zot, zot.